Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Walking is man's best medicine. All diseases begin in the gut. Natural forces within us are the true healers of disease. The greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. Healing is a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. It is more important to know what sort of person has a disease than to know what sort of disease a person has. Life is short, and the art long, the occasion fleeting, experience fallacious, and judgment difficult. The physician must not only be prepared to do what is right himself, but also to make the patient, the attendants, and externals cooperate. Make a habit of two things: to help, or at least to do no harm. As to diseases, make a habit of two things: to help, or at least to do no harm. There are, in fact, two things: science and opinion. The former begets knowledge, the latter ignorance. A wise man ought to realize that health is his most valuable possession. The way to health is to have an aromatic bath and a scented massage every day. Men think epilepsy divine, merely because they do not understand it. But if they called everything divine which they do not understand, why, there would be no end to divine things. In acute diseases, it is more important to know the patient than the disease. It is impossible to predict the time and progress of a disease without knowing the causes. Desperate maladies require desperate remedies. The soul is the same in all living creatures, although the body of each is different. To do nothing is sometimes a good remedy. Extreme remedies are very appropriate for extreme diseases. A physician without a knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself a physician. All parts of the body which have a function, if used in moderation and exercised in labors in which each is accustomed, become thereby healthy, well-developed, and age more slowly, but if unused they become liable to disease, defective in growth, and age quickly. To do good is to have good intent. Through healing others, you heal yourself. The natural healing force within each of us is the greatest force in getting well. Rest when you're weary. Refresh and renew yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit, then get back to work. To find yourself, think for yourself. Life is short and art long, opportunity fleeting, experimentations perilous, and judgment difficult. Healing is not only a matter of medication, but also of love, care, and empathy. Wisdom is the best type of inheritance. Bad men live that they may eat and drink, whereas good men eat and drink that they may live.